King of the Hills downhill bicycle race laga winner do aji Gisama World War II Museum bahare winner kan ge award dishe. Cycle rally do tinda category de taishe local, hardtail aro full suspension category. Full suspension category laga winner do Assam laga Ismamul honor pra jidishe aro kun trophy logot cash prize 30,000 bashe. Second place do Meben Iboklang Suya aro third position do Shalogent pra jidishe. Hard trial category de Mebon Bra first bashe, runners up to Amidius Aro, Adrian Vizo Bra bashe, second place Aro, third place de. Local category de Mitan Kikon first bashe, CA second position Aro, Vinu Victor third position bashe. Rally de Alak North Eastern states can be part loisha.
Participants who have come all the way from Assam, from Shillong, from Manipur, and all the guys from Nagaland for participating in the King of the Hills downhill mountain race. And before proceeding any further, I'd also like to give thanks to the Government of Nagaland Tourism Department for giving us the opportunity to host this event during this Hornbill Festival. The main motive is to promote sports as well as to promote adventure tourism. So from this year King of the Hills, this is going to be a running trophy. So whoever wins 3 King of the Hills series in the next year and in the next, he will be taking this trophy home. So now, fastest and the King of the Hills for 2022.
Assam. This is my 7th year in Nagaland racing. So every year I come for this race and I make sure I never miss this race. It feels great. It feels good. The race was good. The competition was good. It feels nice.
So maybe also know when did you start cycling?
My first race again started with this race only, 2015, way back in 2015. 7 years now.
My name is Meban Iboklang. I am from Meghalaya, Shillong. This is the second time in Hornbill Festival King of the Hill series.
Maybe also know when and how did you learn cycling?
Started pretty young, but then came into mountain biking in 2019 after looking from the champs and then inspired and started riding too.
Can you tell us something about the organization of such rallies here in Nagaland? Would you say something about that? How big of an opportunity or?
Personally, I have seen this race grow every year since 2015, how they started and now where the race is. A lot of the riders couldn't come this year because of the university exams and all, but it is good to see that the competition getting better every year. Comparatively, comparing the past few years, this was like a very fast and very sketchy trail. We enjoyed the trail, and we are very grateful to the mountain biking association here, the Nagaland Mountain Biking Association, that they put in so much effort to build something like this.
मलाई नाम चाहिँ सलकेन चाहिँ बेसी मन खुसी पाइছে जित्याद ना नेक्स्ट इयर खेलो होइन
From Kohima. Yeah. I'm 15 years old right now. It's a great experience riding here, and we have learned a lot of things.
Hi, my name is Nikasa Samuel. I'm from Nagaland Cycling Community, and I'm one of the founding members of this association, and also one of the organizing member. So actually this King of the Hill series, we actually started in 2019, that actual series, and we were supposed to be conducting the next series in 2020, but due to this COVID thing we couldn't do it. And last year also we planned this program, but it couldn't get successful because of that reason. So this year we came up with the next edition of this King of the Hill series. This downhill Hornbill race we organized. It's way back in 2011. It started there, and then since then every year we used to take this event in this Hornbill calendar. And likewise, this King of the Hill is just a downhill race, and we have riders from our neighboring state of Assam, Shillong, and Manipur. And this year we had in total 14 riders from the 4 states, and we have the reigning guy from Shillong, who has been visiting our this race since the inception back in 2011 when we started this downhill. So he has been coming since 2011.
May we know how many categories were there and what are the different categories, if there is any?
Okay, we have 2 categories, namely hardtail and full suspension. So under hardtail is the bike is it doesn't have this rear suspension thing. So, and the other one is called the full suspension, which has both the front and the rear suspension. So we have these 2 categories. So there we have different price categories for these different categories of bikes.
We also know the cash prices, the amount.
Okay, for the full suspension, the first price is 30,000, and second is 20, and third is 10. So similarly, it's the same with the hardtail category. First with 20,000, second 15, and third 10,000.
Also, are there any age limits as such?
Actually, we used to have this age limit, but then take into consideration since this the race is more of a professional and extreme level, so we usually don't get much of this underage minors in this category. But actually, yeah, we have under minimum around 15 to 16 years. We used to keep that mark, and we had one guy who is 16 years. He's a local, the youngest participant in this event.
Is this also a one-day event, or how when did it start, or could you just give us?
Yeah, this is just a one-day event. It's usually, since it's a timed event, so usually the maximum time taken by a rider is 2 to 3 minutes max. So in total, we finish this race in just under 1 hour maximum.
Where's the track?
The track is located here at Kisama, in the Kisama vicinity itself. So this year our event is more of a semi-downhill event. So it comprises partly of this the forest area, and partly the stairs which runs across these morongs in the Kisama.